Well, good morning, guys. Here we are again. Got the old rake behind me. The wife and I both came out here, actually, and she was raking. And I did some baling, but god dang it, around all these little potholes and all these little sloughs, it's just wet enough that I couldn't bale. So we did some at the far end way over there, and now we're at this end where it's just a friggin' maze back and forth and up and down and left and right and you name her. So I couldn't bale anymore because it was too wet, and that was this morning. I made like 8 bales, and 2 of them tested dry, and the rest of them tested out at well, anywhere from 15 to 34. How's that sound? So that's too wet. You got spots of 34, that's too wet. You don't want that. So she went home with the baler, and I'm playing with the rake. How's that sound? And when I come back out here later on today to bale, I'll come out and bale this stuff up on my own and get it out of the friggin' road, because I'll know what kind of a maze I gotta deal with. And then I'll have her come out a little bit after, and she can just come out with the rake and do the back and forth swipes. Like, so the back and forth ones are like these ones here. Those are all back and forth, straight east and west. So she'll be able to do those, and it won't be such a friggin' mess for her over there. And I'll deal with, well, look at this stuff here. Like, you got stuff going east and west this way, and then right there you got stuff going north and south, and then you get around that slough there, and you got to go around that slough, and you're going northeast, north, south, southeast, southwest, east, west. You're going every direction when you get into that stuff. So that's why I'm out here, and I'll play with this stuff, and she doesn't have to worry about it, because I know she'll be swearing. And then if I'm trying to chase her with the rake, or the baler I mean, I'll be swearing at her saying, what the hell are you doing? And it just wouldn't be a good thing, right? So yeah, I'll just play with this stuff. And it took us longer to cut around all these sloughs and potholes than it did to cut like friggin' near half the field and the rest of the field, just because you're constantly turning and constantly going around something. Oh, and then you hit the outside edge and she's kind of bouncy. So yeah, so that's what's going on. I'll bring you guys back a little bit later on, and we'll talk more then. Well, guys, here we are, back in Big Blue. There's the monitor. It's on, but I ain't baling. We're just heading back out to the field. We had our internet guys had to come out and do some work on the house, so I dealt with those yo-yos. And since I couldn't bale this morning like shit when you're hitting 35 degrees or 35% moisture, yeah, that was too much. So we sent the wife home, like I said earlier, and I just stayed raking, and she's gonna come out and do some more raking in an hour. Let me get some of that stuff baled off. So I'm just heading back out now. It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So she's gonna head out at 4, and I'm gonna go and get a bunch of that stuff baled off. It'll be dry enough by now, I would think. We've had a breeze today, and it's like plus 31, plus 32 Celsius. So plenty hot with a good warm breeze. That'll dry things real fast. I really gotta get in that summer fallow field. Oh my God. Look at that. It's terrible. Terrible. Who the hell owns that land? Somebody go and kick that guy in the arse because he's not doing his job. Well, now that I've got the green oats on our own property cut, once it's all baled off, I could actually get in there and I don't know, we'll see if I friggin' hit it with the cultivator or if we go in there and spray those weeds. Might be even a better option. Get a sprayer and go in there and bale the green feed off, and I'll show that to you here in a second. There it is, right out there. We'll be getting up closer to it here in a second. But anyway, get that baled off, get the bales off of there, and then spray everything all at once, and then do a work down on it after I spray it all out. But there she be. That's the certified haymaker on our own property, and it was fertilized. It just never ever, this land has never seen chemical on it for weeds, but I did put some fertilizer down with her, so yeah, it should do well for us. You guys saw that in my previous video. And for all you new guys, just check out the video from yesterday. Today is, oh boy, what the heck is today? I don't even know. It's Thursday, I'm guessing right around the 6th, 7th, or 8th of August. So if you check out the video that was posted yesterday, you would see me cutting our haymaker oats out there. So anyway, let's get to the field and see if we can bale some stuff up. Talk to you later, guys. Oh, hey guys. See here? We're on the road again. And now we're heading home. Make that out. My temperature gauge is going through the friggin' roof. And I got a feeling the problem is because of all the thistles in our green feed field, that organic stuff, that my rads are plugged up with friggin' thistle and thistle dust, thistle chaff. So we're gonna go home and give the rads a good blow job again. Hopefully that'll rectify the problem and that there isn't something else going on. My AC also quit working, but I think that's because everything is plugged up with thistle dust. Anyway, we'll see you when we get home. Alrighty guys, we're home, but so see right here, I cleaned this off already, but it looked like this. See that? That's thistle chaff, thistle dust. See? And she's not getting no friggin' air. So I'm gonna clean it all off, and then we'll lift the hood and we'll give it the rads a good blow job. The wife was saying hers was starting to get a little warm and it's not even working. It's all it's doing is pulling the rake. So yeah, we gotta, with this friggin' thistle chaff and shit, we gotta keep an eyeball on that stuff because it's bad. I can almost guarantee you if I went and jumped in the tractor right now, the temperature has dropped probably almost to normal just from doing this. Let's take a look and see what it looks like inside. Oh yeah, see that? I don't know if you can see it. See that? Temperature gauge is right down to normal already. Anyways, I'm gonna continue on here. We'll talk to you guys later. Well, here we are, boys and girls. We're back in the field. Excuse me. Got our rods all cleaned out, and everything's working 100% again. Wife is doing a few little chores back at home. I came out to bale because she can rake a hell of a lot faster than I can bale. Even if she's not going actual faster ground speed than I am, I have to stop to tie the bales off. And that's pretty much how it is with almost all round balers in North America. You gotta stop to tie the bale off. But anyway, yeah, so we're back out here. We got all of that stuff to get baled up, and then everything out that way from where I am right now needs to get raked and baled up. So we got a lot of work in front of us here tonight. If we can go all night, I don't know. The weatherman decided to change the weather forecast, and now they're calling that it might friggin' rain. God dang it anyway, you just can't win, right? Just when you think you're gonna get something done. On one hand, I hope it rains because we could use it. On the other hand, I hope it don't because I got a lot of stuff to get baled up. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go hard, and we'll talk to y'all later. .6 mile an hour. That works. I think that's fast enough, especially for this field. See you guys later. Alrighty, guys. Well, we're done. We just made the last half, well, 3/4 bale. It's 58 inches versus 66. So that was the last one. Now, for anybody wondering how many bales, and I can't remember. I remember a 136 from Straight Pipes. And I think Shane Holst had said something about 154 or something along them lines. Ian Wallet, I think he was right around that 164 or 146. I can't remember. I'll have to go back in the comments and check it out. But let's push the button and find out how many bales. There it is, guys. 129 bales, 66 inches or 5.5 feet tall by 5 feet wide, and they should be weighing in right around that 1,500 pound mark. So here's what I got to do now. And while baling, 2 lights on the tractor burnt out. And that's not fun. That one right there, and that one up there. Both on this side, of course. How about that, son of a gun? But on the baler, see all that chaff up there? So before I move to a different field, I like to get that all off. And then, let's open this side door. all the chaff in there, and lots of it in there. I'll go with my hands. Look at that, my friggin' phone just went squiggly on you. Back it up. Bring it in. You cocksucker. Bring it in. There it is. So I like to get in there and clean all that chaff off, guys. So that's what I'm gonna do now. And then it's home time, especially down here around the pickup. All that stuff in there, dig that all out and leave whatever weeds are on the weed seeds that are on this baler. Try and leave as many of those suckers as possible out here in the field where they came from. Anyway, with that, give us the old thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and let's get her done.